just let me know when you're shooting and I'll start.
Right now, from the station that's taking action, you want to keep Channel 3 at 5.
My name's Pat McReynolds. I'm the evening anchor here at WTKR. Have been now for about 2 years. There's the standard stuff where you work on all the holidays. The hours are usually terrible. You know, you're always working, so you could get a call on the weekends or at home and at any hour of the night if something big is happening. You've got to come into work. So when everybody else is having Thanksgiving dinner, you're usually here working. But honestly, the worst part of this job, and I don't know if anybody else has told you, we are regularly reporting on the worst of humanity. There are two aspects of the job. There's, you know, the anchoring, and then there's reporting out in the field. And when you're reporting out in the field, I love being in the middle of the action. You know, it's the one job where not only is it different every single day, rare instances that you are part of the action, you can help people. It's days when you actually do get to help somebody. Those will keep you going for a couple weeks.
My name's Bianca Martinez. I'm an anchor and reporter here at Channel 3. I get into the station about 2:30 in the afternoon. First thing we do, we go right into the editorial meeting. We'll go through, you know, story ideas, decide which reporter is going to cover what. We always have a taking action story. So that's the first thing that we come up with, and usually that's a Blaine Stewart story. There's been some wild times. I mean, mostly behind the scenes, we're idiots. I mean, when the commercials are on, we're goofy kind of people. So we have a lot of fun. There's a lot of wild stuff that goes on.
My name is Mike Harvey. I'm the chief meteorologist for News Channel 3. A-holes get weeded out early on. If you can't get along with people, if you can't play in the sandbox very well with other people, you're not going to make it very far in this business. I like going out and talking to the kids. The school kids, they get very excited, and that's really a lot of fun. I love interacting with the kids, so that's a lot of fun. So I volunteer a lot of my time to do that. The other thing is severe weather. When you're covering severe weather, and it's actually going to impact somebody's, you know, life, not literally kill them, but you know, it's going to impact their life, you know, somehow, and you can let them know, and that helps them out. That's, you know, that's a pretty cool thing, and that's kind of why you do it. So that's probably the two best things about the job.
Joy Strain, and I'm the 5:30 producer. Actually, just last week, our commercials actually run on a computer system, so when we are ready to go to commercial break, we just hit a computer button and it will roll the commercials. Well, that computer crashed about 30 seconds before we were getting ready to go to our first tease, so in 30 seconds we had to shift gears and go from the first block of the show into the second block of the show and just get everybody on track and just keep going with the show because we had nowhere else to go. And thanks to a lot of teamwork and a lot of communication, we were able to keep going, and we got an extra live shot in. We added in some breaking news, and finally the computer system was fixed, and we were able to get to our second commercial break almost right on time. As a producer, we also have to decide what video is going to go with this story. We try to be fun and creative and make it entertaining as well as informative. We have our taking action pieces, so people call us up if they're having consumer problems or, you know, an issue that they just can't seem to get resolved, and we can step in and maybe get them answers and get them some results they are just not having any luck doing on their own. And it just goes on from there. We've got some national news in. Again, we always try to keep it interesting and entertaining as well as informative. That's the main focus, is just to make sure everything goes on the air the way that we have it scripted on our rundown.